Welcome back to another edition of Average Joe News Co. Today is episode 8, and we'll be covering a story about cyclosporiasis that continues to spread across the United States, as well as a Scottish mountain rescue that was called for a Labrador that accidentally ate a weed edible. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's go.
Happy Friday, everyone. Today we're talking poop.
Because poop is funny.
Cyclosporiasis, a parasitic infection that spreads through contaminated water or food, often during the summer, has now reached 34 states and infected nearly 7,000 people, according to the CDC. The main symptom is frequent watery diarrhea. Symptoms take up to 2 weeks to appear, and washing fruits and veggies isn't sufficient to kill off the bacteria, so best of luck out there if you're trying to prevent this. As someone who had years of struggle with undiagnosed celiac disease, I'd like to welcome anyone who's experiencing this to my former hellscape.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
This sounds like an average Tuesday evening to me after an $18 to $25 Taco Bell order. To everyone who has this, hunker down, buy some wet wipes, and enjoy your cleanse, involuntary as it may be. There's places where people would pay good money to have a gastrointestinal reset like this, so find the silver lining and look on the bright side.
Could be worse.
How?
Could be raining.
Moving on to our second topic today, a black Labrador had to be rescued from the UK's highest mountain after falling seriously ill when she ate cannabis, her owner said. 5-year-old Tokyo became unwell and even lost consciousness several hours into a hike up Scotland's Ben Nevis mountain. Fortunately for Tokyo, the local mountain rescue team volunteers were close by, having just attended to another emergency on the summit. The vet immediately recognized Tokyo's symptoms as being caused not by pain, but by neurotoxicity, according to her owner. First things first, who the hell left an edible on the trail? That was the official explanation that was given here. Now, I will say the owner was hiking with her 17-year-old son, and I'm not going to make a completely wild accusation, but I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility that that 17-year-old accidentally gave the dog the wrong treat, if you catch my drift. But let's just go with the original story. I guess it was just left on the trail. This poor doggo did not deserve to have an accidental dosing. Thankfully, the dog was okay. The vet was quoted as saying she had all the symptoms of consuming cannabis and had her blood tested too. What really gave it away was when she had her temperature taken, she let out some gas, and it smelled exactly like cannabis.
You smell something, Rabbit?
Fear.
Keep track of your drugs, please, so Tokyo the dog doesn't have to involuntarily communicate with a higher power. All right, moving on to sports. Our recommendation from last episode on the British Open is not quite ready yet. That tournament's happening this weekend, so we'll check back in at the beginning of next week on our Tommy Fleetwood winner prediction. For a recommendation for today, we have the Boston Red Sox versus the Tampa Bay Rays. The Red Sox are on a 9-game winning streak from prior to the All-Star break. They're facing the division leader in the AL East. I know this is a hometown recommendation, and I am definitely biased, but the Red Sox completely turned around their season and went from being one of the worst teams in baseball to half a game out of a playoff spot. It's worth checking them out right now. There's no one hotter in baseball.
Hansel. So hot right now. Hansel.
So give that series a watch if you're looking for something this weekend. Moving on to weather for Wow That's Warm, we have Kuwait City at 122 degrees. The fun fact for Kuwait City is that there is zero fresh water in the entire city. They rely 100% on desalination plants to get drinking water, water for the showers, plumbing, you name it. Moving on to That's Frigid, we have Oymyakon, Russia at 31 degrees. The fun fact for Oymyakon is that because the ground is covered in a deep layer of permafrost, permanently frozen soil, that extends hundreds of feet deep, modern indoor plumbing is virtually impossible, and as a result, almost all of the nearly 500 residents rely on outhouses despite the bitter conditions. I cannot imagine in the winter, in essentially the Arctic Circle, having to walk out of your house to go to the bathroom and sit in an outhouse that is probably like 20 degrees below zero in wintertime temps. Just like our friends from La Rinconada, Peru yesterday, this is a hardy bunch out there. Credit to you guys. I don't know if I could survive in those temps. That's episode 8 of Average Joe News Co. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Come back next week for a fresh round of weird news stories. Thanks so much. Play the music.